Dave rolling up on a motorcycle. That was it was a great kill. But everyone is here. This is fantastic. We're out here fighting for our ability to make a living. And we're doing it in the right place. We're doing it in the AMPTP, MPAA. These are the people that are trying to shut us out of the future. They have been shutting us out, and we need to force our way in. So anyway, listen guys, it's great you're here. We're going to be doing more of this. I want to put Jane Austin up right now. All right, Jane!
Thank you so much, all of you that are here. And out of all the members, you guys have been showing up to all these things. We love you guys. Also, as Scott was saying, this is really important, you guys. This is the future, especially to the newcomers in the union. There will be no residuals if we do not do something now. We spent too much time and energy. This is us, this is our product, and we need to be compensated, especially if it's going to be resold over and over. So once again, thanks to the stunt community for being here, and let's just keep on letting our voices be heard.
20,000 members in the guild as a whole. I would say right now, percentage-wise, the stunt community is doing the best.
Yeah!
The stunt community, and we've had a good turnout from the background community. The background community and Scott Wilson have been the steadiest and the most consistent out in front of the guild. So let's hear it for the background.
Yeah, also, you should know that we have a past president of the Screen Actors Guild that will be speaking, Ned Asner. Kathleen Nolan will be here. And guess what? Alan Rosenberg is going to be addressing us. Terry Brown Rosenberg. Also, former President Ed Asner is here. He's been out here long. Thank you for showing up. I want to thank Scott Wilson and Dave Clinton, Tom Bell, all of you have been out here. Well, I've been away in Cleveland, Ohio. I haven't really been in exile. I've been working in Cleveland. Thank you all for keeping the fires burning for these many months. As you all know, if you follow the affairs of the Screen Actors Guild, I am no longer, as your duly elected president, allowed to speak officially on behalf of the Screen Actors Guild. But I'm certainly able to speak on behalf of myself. I can speak on behalf of a person who's had a 35-year-long career as a professional actor, who have watched in the 80s and the 90s as my ways of making a living have been eroded and diminished. And I've seen technologies that they come in, like DVD, basic cable television, and now the internet. When these corporations expect us to help them maximize their profits by taking a back seat and giving up our compensation, we just cannot survive that way. So thank you for being out here on behalf of all actors, not just the top 2% of the wage earners in this business. The people who want to help the AMPTP make those profits on our backs. We stand up to the rank and file. There's a two-pronged battle being fought here. We have to show up every day and tell the AMPTP that they are mandated by federal law to deal with us fairly. It will not do for them to shove the Directors Guild deal across the table for us. A deal that was made without asking any questions about how this new medium is going to impact actors, and tell us that that's the deal, take it or leave it. That is not bargaining in good faith.
That's right!
We have to keep on putting pressure on the AMPTP. But there's a very important part of this battle takes place over at 5757 Wilshire Boulevard. That's right! At the office of the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah, that's right!
One of the things that have happened in the last several years that I'm very proud of is we've given this union back to the members. Yeah! In just a few short months, the staff has taken the union back. The members, the president included now, have no voice. No voice when talking to the MPTP. No voice when talking to the press. No voice when talking to the public. And no voice when it comes to even talking to all members. This is the same staff that was complicit throughout the 80s and the 90s as they took back our ways of making residuals, our pilots, and they made pilot presentations instead of pilots. They took a minute compensation away. We cannot let that stand.
Right.
So while we're here, keeping the MPTP's feet to the fire, we got to also focus on the election in September. Yeah! It is time for the progressives to take this union back and give it back to the member. It's a great turnout here today. We have to have another rally. You have to call every actor you know. Everybody here has to call 10 people and make sure they show up for the next rally. Yeah. We have to keep building this thing through the elections in September. Make sure you vote. Membership first. Membership first. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for keeping the fires burning. Thank you,
Goddamn rowdies! There's a pea under the mattress! These creeps can't sleep because of you! The creeps can't sleep! The creeps can't sleep! The creeps can't sleep! The creeps can't sleep! Now you just heard the finest, most sacrificial president this union ever had. That's Rosenberg. These bastards have been picking on him from January of last year. They targeted him, they aimed for him, and by God, they did their best to disembowel him. But you just heard him. He's still here. And without David Clinton and Scott Wilson and all of you others, they're coming for me. I gotta hurry up. Without all these other leaders you got here. Management call them. Put out the fire. They wouldn't be here to work for management. And the fire wouldn't be here to work for you. You're keeping this union going. You're keeping what was a good union going. You're not going to let these bastards grind it into dust. No! You are actors. You are noble souls. The heart beating, and this country and this union needs you. And if McGuire and White sell it out, they got a crappy commercial deal, as you read in the paper. If they sell it out in terms of theatrical, it's up to us to keep on going and snipping at their ass and bringing them down. They don't deserve to exist. They don't deserve to be called unionists. They